I'm Kath.
And I'm Sasha. We're co-directors of Zoe's. Yep.
So we wanted to let you know, as a potential volunteer, a little bit about us, who we are. Well, we're Kath and Sasha. We've been around for
more than 3 years.
And we started because we wanted to take in maybe
5-10 animals.
Yeah. We were just going to do a little bit of fostering, and we were going to do some adopting, and that was it. But now it's a bit different. We usually have sometimes up to 70 animals.
Yeah, we have a lot more than we anticipated, and we're a registered Canadian charity, which we're really proud of.
Actually, we're really proud of that. It means that we have to be a lot more transparent. If we screw up with the money, eventually it catches up to us. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
One of the things we do that's a little bit different than other rescues is our foster and adopt policies. We do both do cats and dogs, and our policies are?
So anytime a dog comes in, we have them on hold for 2 weeks. And this is because we want to make sure that we really know what that dog or cat needs so that we can place them properly and that there aren't any health conditions. All our fosters and adopters fill out applications just like the volunteer app, but then they also have a reference check and a home check. All our animals are vetted. We try to do that actually even before they move into the foster home if we can. So vaccinated, dewormed, an exam.
We try to do a small behavioral assessment so that the animal goes to a home that's appropriate for it for fostering.
If it didn't work in that home with some notice, we always do our best to be able to move that animal because we want our fosters and our animals to both have the best experience that they can.
And not only do we provide excellent medical care, and Sasha often takes care of the medical, which is really good because she's on top of it all the time, we will follow up on anything. An animal should not leave us in any state that could have easily been caught, so we will know. The other thing we do is we have a lot of trainers. Sasha's been training and I've been training, but we also have other trainers that will work with us for behavioral issues.
Yeah.
You are not alone when you are a foster with us.
No, we're always there for you. We have a large following on our family Facebook page where fosters can talk and discuss things, and we're always on there. Our phones are available 24/7.
Yes.
All dogs are always able to come back to us, whether they're adopted a week ago or a year ago. They always come back to Zoe's, and that's actually part of our contract.
We have a comprehensive 4-page contract, and we're very serious about it. It has things in it that sometimes adopters are like, you think I'm going to do this? And we're just like, no, we're just making sure.
Yeah.
It has guarantees that we are allowed to follow up on the animal, and it has guarantees that we will always be there for the animal. We also have a pediatric spay and neuter policy, and pediatric spay means, neuter.
Yeah, and neuter. Basically, we spay and neuter as long as they're medically healthy and the vet approves at about 8 weeks for dogs. A little older for cats, they need to be about 2 pounds. And all the studies show that there's a very little increased risk of doing this. The American Veterinary Association, they actually don't have any stuff posted that, pediatric spays and neuters shouldn't be done. And we choose to do this because then it just makes sure that everything is done. We're not chasing someone down 6 months later with a wrong number or a wrong address, and then potentially that animal could be out there having more offspring and basically, kind of going against.
We rescued it already. We don't need to rescue anymore.
Exactly.
Some people don't like it, and we understand that. We work with vets who are very comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just very important to us. It's one of the things that keeps the problem from continuing. Overpopulation is a problem.
Exactly.
We also do pregnant spaying. Now, it's not that we go out and look for it. It's just that if a female animal comes in and is healthy enough to be spayed, we do it. We do not check ahead of time to see if there's a pregnancy or not. Most of the time, they're not, or if they are, it would be so early we couldn't find out. We very rarely would spay a late pregnancy. If the animal was in danger of its health to have a pregnancy continue, we would. If an animal was very young, we would consider spaying late. Again, we would only work with veterinarians who are comfortable doing it. Majority of time, we can find a way to either help it have its litter or deal with whatever comes up.
And when we have to do it, we never like to do it, but unfortunately, sometimes the hard decisions have to be made, and we just like to be really transparent at Zoe's, and we just want people who are volunteering with us to, be okay with everything and believe what we believe.
And we're not going to change our minds. So if you decided 2 months from now that it was time for us to change the whole society, we wouldn't. We're doing the best we can. The other thing that we do is we have a spay and neuter and return program, and we call it the SANER program because it's the SANER approach to taking care of animals. Now, if you're with Zoe's, that means you're raising money for us. Even if you're just being nice about us in the community, that raises money for us. You need to know that we're spending it on animals that don't belong to us, that are not foster animals. What we're doing is going into communities that don't have the infrastructure, don't have the ability to get the medical care, and we're saying, hey, we're going to help spay and neuter your animals. And frankly, if there is a rescue and it's been working in a community and it just takes puppies every year and kittens every year, they're basically running a puppy mill, in my opinion.
Yeah, we really work with the communities that we do that in. We not only get them fixed, but we do education in the schools. We educate the owners. We provide dog houses, food, vaccinations, deworming, all that kind of stuff. And we really feel good about it. Sometimes, you know, it can be hard because, of course, we fall in love with all the animals we take in, but, you know, all these animals, a lot of them are loved and cared for, and they just need a little bit of support to have a better life, and we're happy to do that.
We've actually had wild success with it. One of the communities we've worked in over 3 years, we have spayed and neutered and returned over 400 animals.
Yeah.
We have removed, with permission, over 400 animals and rehomed them. And now when you drive through that community, there is not much of a problem with overpopulation at all. And that means safer communities, safer children, safer people walking through, safer for the animals.
And Zoe's is really about respect and kindness. And we not only show that to our fellow Zoe's volunteers, family members, we call them, but also to the communities that we work in. And we're really proud of that. It's really important to us. So if you're planning to volunteer with us, you really got to be on board with that. We don't always agree maybe with some of the things we see, but you always treat people and animals with respect and kindness. And that's kind of what we're all about.
We're actually sitting in a car trapping a dog.
With people phoning us.
That's why people are phoning us. So, and the last thing is that we do network. We work with the Edmonton Humane Society. We work with other rescues who line up with some of our policies, for instance, about spaying and neutering in the community. That's very important. There are very few that we won't work with, and we'll have good reasons why we don't. So we hope that after you have seen this and you are happy with it, you would volunteer with us, and you would contact us on Facebook via personal message through our Facebook site.
Sasha Ladon and Kath Olcher.
And you can also do it just on our regular Zoe's webpage. And the other thing is, if you do have any questions, phone us or text us. 780-966-0591.
780-887-2798. And once you're added to the Facebook page, we actually have our volunteer handbook and our volunteer waiver that's posted on the Facebook page under files. This is our family Facebook page that you can read and print off and then send us in the waiver and get started. You basically watch the Facebook posts for things that you might be up for doing, because we're always posting for help.
I just posted for help with puppies.
There you go. If you're finding that, you know, things aren't being posted that you want to do, you can always message us. If you have ideas, run them by us, and we're happy to support you and have people really go with things and
we need
take it on.
people in all areas.
We do.
Blog posting. We need them Facebooking. We need them helping us with apps. We need them helping us move things.
Taking animals to vets, doing events, all sorts
lots.
of stuff. So we're
we
really excited. Yes, we hope you see you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.